Officials say nearly 45% of civil construction is already complete for the Tata-PSMC, which is Taiwan's wafer fab in Dholera in Gujarat. Can you confirm news reports from Taiwan that says that it is behind schedule and possibly facing issues?
I do hear this misinformation rather about the project. So let me give you a little idea about where the project stands.
Did you know that the Western Indian state of Gujarat has a representative office in Taiwan? Well, we're joined by Rohit, Naik, head of Gujarat State in Taiwan. Well, what lessons would you say is Gujarat learning from Taiwan's ecosystem or Taiwan's way of doing things when it comes to semiconductor manufacturing?
Oh, for us, Taiwan is the perfect role model, actually. So Taiwan has built one of the most successful semiconductor ecosystem in the world. And we have tremendous respect for the innovation, discipline, and supply chain excellence that Taiwan companies have created. So our message is very simple. Gujarat welcome Taiwanese companies as long-term partner building the next chapter of global semiconductor supply chain in India.
Let's take a look at one of the main semiconductor projects underway in Gujarat. In February this year, American tech giant Micron opened a semiconductor assembly and test facility in Sanand in Gujarat. Now, once fully operational, the first phase of Micron Sanand operation will feature more than 500,000 square feet of clean room space, making it one of the world's largest single-floor assembly and test clean rooms. What can you tell us about this plant we just talked about, this Micron plant, and how it fits into the bigger picture in Gujarat State?
It basically integrates India into global semiconductor supply chain. It helps us to build manufacturing talent, attract supplier ecosystem, and reduces import dependence, actually. So for Gujarat, it positions the state as a serious semiconductor manufacturing base.
Officials say nearly 45% of civil construction is already complete for the Tata-PSMC, which is Taiwan's wafer fab in Dholera in Gujarat. They also say the project is on fast track. So firstly, I'd want to ask you what that means. But also, can you confirm news reports from Taiwan that says that it is behind schedule and possibly facing issues?
I do hear this misinformation rather about the project. So let me give you a little idea about where the project stands. So every week, all the government departments sit together and review this project, and then anything which we feel is not going on track gets addressed at the real-time basis. The project is completely on track and probably would finish in the record time.
There have been reports of delays in surrounding infrastructure, particularly in the Dholera Airport cargo terminal. How is the government ensuring that the civic infrastructure that's going to support the semiconductor plants and manufacturing ecosystems will be able to keep up?
Such cynicism, or rather doubt, generally comes out of lack of information. As far as the infrastructure is concerned, because between Ahmedabad and Dholera, the expressway is already functional and running. The cargo terminal at Dholera is functional from December itself, actually. So the cargo flights are already operational and running well. The domestic and the passenger terminal would be operational by June. So another 3 months down the line, you would be able to fly directly to Dholera and would be able to start seeing the infrastructure there in person. So all the infrastructure which is required is really in place, and any apprehension about potential delay I think would be probably misplaced at this stage. So currently we have Tata project, which is the largest project for Gujarat, going exactly as per schedule. In fact, the state leadership have already made everything required for this project 3 months in advance. So also we have a very robust tracking mechanism at the state level. So just to give you an example, this project is being tracked at the weekly basis at the state level, and the entire government approach is being taken. So for instance, all the department of the government, the decision makers and the executors are at one place, reviewing each and every step of the project.
So why does India want to be in control of the entire supply chain, the entire ecosystem, as opposed to just focusing on one part of the semiconductor manufacturing process and just being good at that?
So I would rather say we don't want to control, but we want to very organically develop the entire support system related to semiconductor ecosystem in Gujarat. We have already seen during COVID times and geopolitical tensions that the diversification of the supply chain is really critical. So once we create this entire ecosystem in India, we basically have everything what we may need actually, not just for Indian market, but also to the world market. So that gives us an advantage both in terms of availability of everything at one place as well as de-risk the world rather from this supply chain issues. Every company which has partnered with India and in the long term basis have not only benefited business wise but have created legacies actually, be it LG, Korean companies like Samsung and LG. It's surprising for some of your viewers to know probably would be that the market capitalization of LG India is bigger than their parent company in Korea. So that's the opportunity and the growth prospects which the companies have once they partner with India.